Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a channel where we talk more about traveling issues and we go to explore more about traveling. If you're new here, karibu sana, and if you're watching this video, please subscribe, like and share. Also comment down below so that we can interact. In today's video guys, I want us to talk about visa application of a certain country, and I thought why not start with Africa, which is our motherland. So guys, today we are going to talk about visa applications for South Africa. In Africa, there are those countries which require a visa before traveling, and there are those ones which are visa free, or you get a visa when you reach the airport of that certain country. So for us Kenyans, when you need to travel to South Africa, you got to apply for a visa before you travel. And the visa that you're going to apply depends on your purpose of travel. You got to have a reason that is making you to visit South Africa. So there are those visas which are short-term visas, and there are those which are long-term visas. Short-term visas should not be more than 90 days, that is 3 months, because you can't say that you're going to visit South Africa as a tourist, then you go there and stay more than 3 months. It's not logical. So when you're applying for a visa, short-term visa for South Africa, there are 7 categories that depends on the purpose of travel. One of the categories is you visit as a tourist. That is, if you are planning to go for a vacation, or either you are planning to go for a holiday, you apply as a tourist. That is a tourist visa. The second one is about medical visa. There are those patients who are here in Kenya and they need to get treated in South Africa. They apply for a medical visa. That is also a short-term stay visa, because you can't go there for medical purposes, then you overstay for more than 3 months. The third one is about visiting family and friends. There are those families who came from Kenya, they reside in South Africa, and their families are based here in Kenya. So when you need to travel, you apply for a visa to visit family and friends. The fourth one is about business visa. Business visa, you go for meetings or maybe for business purposes based on the number of days that you are going there, but it should not exceed 90 days, or rather 3 months. The fifth one is short-term study visa. There are those students who are based in Kenya, but they study online in South Africa, and they need to go and sit for their exams there in South Africa. They apply for a short study visa. The sixth one is about transit visa. A transit visa is a visa that you require for you to pass by South Africa while you are going to another country. That is called a transit visa. And the seventh one is if you are going for a meetings, interviews, trainings, then you apply for a short-term visa. Now, based on those categories of purpose of travel, you got to have a reason for you to apply for a visa. If it's tourist, you apply for a tourist visa based on that purpose of travel. If it's business, you apply for a business visa based on that purpose of travel also. So on. So based on the purpose of travel, there are also requirements that you require for you to apply for a visa, and we are going to look about those requirements that you require for you to apply for a short-term visa. And the first requirement is that you have to get a passport, a valid Kenyan passport for you to apply. That means the passport should have at least 2 blank pages for the visa to be stamped on those pages. The second one is a visa application form that should be filled and signed, and it should be filled with a blank ink only. The visa application form is found on the website. There's a Kenyan website, that is vfsglobal.com/ South Africa / Kenya. You will find the form there based on your purpose of travel. The third one is the yellow fever. You need a yellow fever. That is a photocopy of the yellow fever page and the stamped page that you've taken the vaccine of the yellow fever. The fourth one is the photocopy of the valid passport. That is the biodata page. The biodata page is the page that is having your picture and all your details. That you should have a photocopy of that. The fifth one is a verifiable return flight booking. You should have a flight booking that is showing your return flight, so that you don't go there and prolong your stay there. Should have a verifiable return ticket. The sixth one is hotel booking. You need to reserve a hotel. You need to show where you are going to stay, or rather who is accommodating you if it's you are visiting family and friends. You need to show your means of accommodation, that is hotel reservation, or rather the family you are visiting should provide their utility bills, so that you can show you are going, or rather their address, so that you can show that you are going to stay in their residence. Seventh one is passport sized photos. It should be taken on a white background. It should be 45 mm by 35 mm. It should show all your ears and all your face. The face should be 3/4 of the photo. The face should be bold. The eighth one is the employment letter or the job letter. The job letter shows that you're employed by a certain company. They should provide the details. They should provide the address. For those who are self-employed, you should provide business registration certificate or a written letter introducing your business. That is the 9th requirement. The 10th requirement is you should provide a bank statement backdated for 3 months and should be signed and stamped by the bank. And to add on the purpose of travel based on medical, there are 2 things that you require. One is a signed letter of medication from a doctor here in Kenya, and second is a signed letter of appointment from a doctor in South Africa. The other thing that you should provide is a signed letter of introduction or recommendation by the employer stating the purpose of visit and the period of stay. And with all those requirements, you are good to go to apply for a short-term stay visa to South Africa. For those who are self-employed, that is the 9th requirement. You require a business registration certificate or a written letter by yourself explaining which type of business you do. The other reason is if you are visiting family or friends, or you are going for interviews or trainings, you should have an invitation letter that indicates that they have invited you to go to that venue. The letter should be signed and stamped. And for visiting family and friends, you require utility bills to show that the inviting person resides in that address. You need the utility bills for the last 3 months. For children below 18 years of age, there are 5 things that you require. One is birth certificate of the child. Second is a parental consent or affidavit that should be signed. Third one is the proof of funds, that is bank statement either from the parent or the inviting person. The fourth one, for those students who are learning, they should provide a letter from the learning institution. The fifth one is a letter of the person who is receiving the child, who is in South Africa. Now, having said that, guys, you are ready to apply for your visa based on your purpose of travel. You carry all your documents and you come to the visa application center in Westlands, that is Parkfield building off Mudangari Drive, that is on Wayakiwe, and you are good to go. You are good to apply for a visa. After applying for a visa, you wait for 5 working days and your visa will be out and you are ready to travel. Thank you guys for watching, and if you are liking this content, please subscribe to this channel and let us expect more and more learning on this channel. Thank you guys.